Welcome to another episode of The Joe Show, Quarantine Edition. I'm your host, no comparison, Joe Harrison. Huh, that's new. Coming to you live from the backyard of my house. Today I introduce a new segment to the show. I call it Answer the 3 Count. What's Answer the 3 Count, you may ask? It's simple. It's a top 3 list of anything you want. It's up to the guest. Today's guest, Antonio Ace.
No, you are not on the wrong social media page. It is I, Antonio Ace, here on The Joe Show. Now, our fearless PWF Tag Team Champion has called upon me to give you guys 3 albums that you should listen to during these rough times, which I find funny because that means he's calling upon me to service you, the people that try and ostracize me from society day after day by booing me when I come out and give it my best. But I caved and decided to do it because I need merch sales. So anyway, the first album I'll be discussing is called Zamrock. What it is a compilation of Zambian rock music from the 70s, and it is a true testament to what the oppressed can do when they're given artistic freedom. It is the perfect blend of psych rock mixed with early punk influences, and it even sounds like a precursor to grunge, you know, the sound that Nirvana would go on and try to copy and ultimately be overrated at. It was released across 2 volumes, and my favorite song would have to be Stop Dreamin' Mr. D on Volume 2. It's a great blend of folk and folk. Second album I'll be discussing, Unknown Pleasures by Joy Division. What do you get when you give a bunch of depressed British teenagers guitars? You get legendary post-punk music that commentates out a lot of those emotions we all feel deep down in here. So yeah, go check it out. It's a very dissonant sound, very bleak sounding. The lead singer Ian Curtis was quoted saying all of their music was not meant to sound beautiful, and I just appreciate the idea of exploring the ugly side of art. The track I recommend is Shadow Play. I can't give you any technical reason why, it just kicks. And the final album I'll be discussing, of course, anybody could have seen this coming from a mile away, The Doors by The Doors. The Doors, who are headed by somebody who inspired me greatly, at least artistically. Jim Morrison, accompanied by, of course, Ray Manzarek, Robbie Krieger, and John Densmore. They pioneered rock and roll to a point where to me it was the precedent for everything that came after it. So I personally think it was nothing but pure genius, and my favorite track on it is The End. It is I want to say 7 minute long romp. And, it just really, really captures the tension of the time that it was released in, like a snapshot in history, and history is something I take very personally. So there they are. Those are my 3 picks. Now I could sit here and talk about music all day, or you could go and follow me at these social media handles right here and ask me any questions you have about music, and who knows, I might answer them on a future episode of The Joe Show. So follow me, consume my product, and give me your money.
Hey Ma, do you think Jim Morrison is John Morrison's dad?
Don't be so freaking stupid.
You shouldn't curse this time. Anyway, great video, Antonio, except for all the shameless self-promotion. Until next time, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, wash those hands, and remember that there is no comparison to Joe Harrison.
And shave that stuff off.